I'm out here grinding through a debt avalanche. I'm building rental income and I'm throwing a little money in the stock market every month. I'm doing everything right. But a few surveys just came out that made me stop and ask, is any of this going to be enough? Let's follow the money and let me show you what they found out. This is Journey to the Bag. Let's start with the CBS piece that says that 25 million adults under the age of 35 are back living at home with their parents. And this isn't a laziness story because 7 in 10 of these adults between the age of 25 and 34 are actually employed. The real issue is the math. They cited one case where a woman is making $60K and she says she needs closer to $85K to be able to be independent. Fewer than 4 out of 10 people say they can't afford the typical starter home. People are working and still can't afford to start their independent life on schedule. The story isn't that people don't want to work, it's just that the starting line moved, but the wages didn't move with it. Study number 2 talks about how 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and 90% of them say that they have less than $500 left after expenses each month. Just last quarter, it was at 59%. Now it's at 63%. I'd hate to see what it looks like in the next few months. And everybody is dealing with it. It doesn't matter how much money you make. 81% of households under 50K identify as paycheck to paycheck. 64% of people making 50K to 99K say they're living a paycheck to paycheck. 41% even in the 100K to 249K bracket, living paycheck to paycheck. Only 12% of those making 250K plus say that they're living paycheck to paycheck. Americans are saying that there's a lot of money pressure, and this pressure is starting to delay them from major milestones. They can't save, they can't invest for retirement, they can't make purchases like a car or a home, and some of them are struggling to find a partner because money is a real problem. The third one, according to Schroders' retirement survey this year, people think they need 1.2 million to retire comfortably. Now think about yourself and what track you're on. Are you gonna have 1.2 million in retirement? More or less? Drop in the comments and let me know. These are people with retirement plans, 401k, 403b, IRAs, Roth IRAs, things like that. They're also running into money pressure. High credit card debt, rising costs, just the cost of living is going higher, and it's a real threat to their retirement savings. The total debt and the rising costs of things have made people think about their retirement. And 51% are saying that they're going to have less than $500,000 when it comes to retirement. 24% are thinking they're going to have less than $250,000 when it comes to retirement. Can you live for 20 years off of $250,000? Do the math. It's going to be tough. The current retirement age is 67 years old, and the average U.S. life expectancy is 79 years old. So can you go 13 years off of 250K or 500K? I mean, just do the math, run your expenses, and see how it shakes out. Everything goes up over time as well, so you got to factor in inflation, because the higher inflation gets, the less power your dollar has. I want you to know that I'm not immune to this either. I carry real debt that I am using the avalanche method to pay off month to month, and I'm paying off the debt and investing at the same time. Any free dollar that I can put into the market, I throw it in there. And on top of that, I have a small rental portfolio, 3 properties right now, but I'm building that income up and using that to chip away at the debt. I'm just trying to come out on the other side. I'm being more intentional with my money. I'm trying to set rules instead of just going with vibes. Separate business from personal and just chip away at every little thing until I'm above ground. This is what you got to do. You got to control what you can control. I don't have a way to fix the economy. I'm not a politician. I'm not going to fix it. I'm going to control the things that I can control. I'm going to take my dollar and stretch it as far as I can and continue to build one day at a time. That's why this is journey to the bag. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take effort. It's going to take time. If you're intentional with your money and you have a plan, time is your best friend. Stay at home if you got to. Get a few roommates. Buy a duplex. Move your friends into it. Pay that joint off. House hack your way to freedom. Do whatever you need to do to make that dollar work. Join me every week as I give you more money news and I try to motivate you and help you through this journey. Remember, the world is yours, and I catch you on the next one. Peace.